Hello dear children, how are you all? I hope that you are all doing well. I am Satyamurthy from Bharathidhasanar Matric Higher Secondary School, Arakkonam. Now I am going to continue 12th Mathematics, first chapter Matrices and Determinant. In this chapter, question number 2, that is find the rank of the matrices by row reduction method. In the question number 2, they are given 3 subdivision. In the 3 subdivision, first subdivision I am going to solve now. That is, they have given 3 rows and 4 columns. So, in the last sum, we have seen that is find the rank by minor method. So, minor method is nothing but that is determinant method. In the row reduction method, row reduction, it means reduce the number of rows. Reduce the, now while we are trying to reduce the rows, first we need to consider the first row, first element, always keep 1, always 1 in a 1 place, try to keep the 1. In the second row, so listen here, in the first row, first element, below there are 2 elements are there, that is 2 and 5. So first we need to make zeros as 2 and 5 changes zeros. Listen here, in the solution, let A equal to, that is the given matrix, from this 3 rows 1, 1, 1, 3 and 2 minus 1, 3, 4, 5 minus 1, 7, 11. In this matrix 3 rows and 4 columns are there. Listen. Now I am going to make this 2 as zeros. Very simple. In the R2 I am going to make changes in R2. Second row I am going to make changes in second row. So R2 minus 2R1. R2 minus 2R1. Listen to this. What are the R2 values? In the second row, what are the elements are there? That is 2 minus 1 and 3, 4. Listen, minus 2R1. So, first row multiply by 2. What are the first row elements? So, 1, 1 into 2, 2. Again 1, 2. Listen, so again 1, 1 into 2, 2. Listen, so 3 2s are 6. I said to subtract. Listen, minus, 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 minus. Listen to this, 2 minus 2, 0. So, minus 1, minus 2, that is minus 3, and 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 is what? That is 1, and 4 minus 6, 4 minus 6 minus 2 we will get. So, this is in the second row. Listen, and as well as same in R3, in the third row I am going to make changes in third row. Listen, so R3 minus 5R1, because 5 is there, there is no 5, there is only 1. So, I want to balance, that is why I multiply by 5 the first row. So, 5R1. Very simple, yes, first we need to write the third row elements, all the elements we have to write here, that is 5 minus 1, 7, 11. And so, first row multiply by 5. So, already there are 1, 1, 1, 3. So, every element is multiplied by 5. So, 1 into 5, 5, and 1 into 5, again 5, and 1 into 5, 5, and 3 into 5, 3 5s are 15. Now you subtract, because R3 minus 5 R1 I said. So, 5 minus 5, 0, and minus 1, minus 5. Listen, minus 1, minus 5, everything minus sign. So, minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6. Next is 7 minus 5 plus 2, and 11 minus 15, that is minus 4 is there remaining. Listen, now in the R2 place I am going to write 0, minus 3, 1, minus 2. In R3 place 0, minus 6, 2, minus 4. Listen to this, very simple. In the first row 1, 1, 1, 3. The second row 0, After the changes 0 minus 3 and 1 minus 2. Listen, from the third row 0 minus 6 2 minus 4. Listen, after this, so from the second row first element I want to form a triangle shaped zeros. Listen, so from this, so this 6 should change as 0. So that is called row reduction method. In the row reduction method, so second row, from the second row's first element we should get triangle shaped zeros. Listen, so this 6, how can you change zeros? Listen, in R3 I am going to make a changes in R3, so minus, from the second row also minus, so minus to minus plus, so once again minus it, minus, so here 6, in the second row there is 3. So how can you balance it? 3 2s are 6. If you get both are equal means you can subtract from that. So that's why I am going to multiply the second row by 2. Listen, if you multiply by 2, what are the third row elements? So first R3 minus 2R2, 2R2. Listen to this. What are the third row element? 0 minus 6, 2 minus 4. Listen, in the second row should multiply by 2. So 0 into 2 is what? 0. And minus 3 into 2, minus 6. Minus, sorry, 2 into 1, 2. And 2 into 2, minus 2 into plus 2, minus 4. Now you subtract. Minus, if is there minus, we need to put minus because minus and minus plus. So minus plus. Listen to this. Now minus 6 plus 6. So here 0 minus 0, 0. Minus 6 plus 6 again 0. 2 minus 2, 0. Minus 4 plus 4, 0. Now in the third row completely we will get, what is that? That is 0 row. Now listen. 1, 1, 1, 3. 0 minus 3, 1 minus 2, and 0, 0, 0, 0. Now you check, I get the zeros in triangle form. After this triangle shape, you should not try because it is not possible. After the triangle shape, we cannot reduce the rows. So this is the final stage. First we need to make zeros in the first row first element. Below the first row first element, that is 2 and 5. After that, from the second row first element we should make a triangle shaped zeros. So that is the final stage. After this, if you try, you cannot get the, we cannot make the zeros in the second row. So this is final stage. After this, now you check how many rows, how many non-zero rows are there. So completely 1 0 rows is there. So 2 non-zero rows are there. So rank from the row reduction method, that is means what? That is rank of A equal to number of non-zero rows. Number of non-zero rows. So if is there only one element, that is non-zero row. Do you understand? So from that, so first row and the second row are non-zero rows. So that is rank of the given matrix. Second subdivision, they given 3 by 3 matrix. So there are 3 rows and 3 columns. The solution, let given matrix A equal to, that is the first row 1, 2, minus 1. Second row 3 minus 1 plus 2 and 1 minus 1 plus 1. Listen. Order of this matrix is 3 by 3 matrix. So it is square matrix. From this, I am going to use row reduction method. In the row reduction method, first we need to do the first row first element. Below this first row first element, below this element, we need to make zeros. In the 3 place and 1's place, we need to change as zeros. So very simple. In the R2 place, first I am going to change this in second row. In R2, in the first row for the first element, I want to make as zeros. Listen, so there is 3. In the first row, there is no 3. So that's why I am going to multiply by 3 of the first row. Listen, So R2 minus 3R1, R2 minus 3R1. Listen yes, in the what are the second row elements, that is 3 minus 1 2. Listen, 3 minus 1 2 and multiply the third row by 3. So 3 into 1 3 and 3 into 2 6, 3 into minus 1 minus 3. Now subtract these values. Listen this, so minus there is minus, so it will change as plus. Listen, so 3 minus 3 is 0 and minus 1 minus 6 minus 7, 2 plus 3 that is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. In the second row we will get 0 minus 7 plus 5. In the third row there is 1, in the first row also 1. So in the R3 I am going to make changes in R3, R3 minus R1. Listen to this, in R3 elements 1 minus 1 plus 1. Listen, R1 elements 1, 2 minus 1. Now you subtract these values, minus plus, because minus is there already. So minus and minus it will change as plus. From this 1 minus 1 0, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 and minus 1 plus 1 plus 2 in the third row. From this I am going to write the values 0 minus 7 5 in the second row, 0 minus 3 2 in the third row. Listen, very simple. From the given matrix, first row is what, that is 1 2 minus 1 and second row 0 minus 7 5, 0 minus 7 5. The third row 0 minus 3 2, 0 minus 3 2. Listen, from this next, so I want to make a triangle shape zeros, that is from the second row first element. So this is the triangle shape. So this 3 I want to make as 0. Listen, from that in R3 I am going to make a changes in third row in R3. Listen to this, very simple, R3. So here 3, the second row 7 is there. So I am going to multiply 7 in the R3 third row and minus 3 R2, because 3 and 7 there is no LCM. So that is why I am going to multiply this 3 with the second row, this 7 with the third row. From that, so what are the third row element? So third row element, every element multiply by 7. So first element is 0 and minus 3 into 7, 7 3s are 21, minus 21 and 7 2s are 14, plus 14 and minus 3 R2. Third row elements multiply by 3. So the third row first element is 0, second element minus 7. So 3 7s are 21, already minus is there, so again minus 21. Listen, so 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15. Now you subtract these values, minus is there, so it will change as plus minus. Now listen, 0 minus 0 0, minus 21 plus 21, that is 0, plus 14 minus 15, that is minus 1. In the third row 0 0 minus 1. Listen, from this, listen to yes, from the second matrix 1 2 minus 1. In the second row what are the elements? 0 minus 7 5. Third row changes already I have written, that is 0 0 minus 1. So I am going to write that element, that is 0 0 minus 1. Listen to yes, now I get the triangle shape zeros. This is in the reduction method we should get the triangle shape. After this don't try, if you try you will not get the zeros. Listen, so how many non-zero rows are there? So there are 3 non-zero rows are there. The first row, second row, third row also non-zero row, because there is minus 1 in the third row. So rank of A equal to, so how many non-zero rows are there? There are 3 non-zero rows. So therefore rank of this matrix is 3. That's it. The third subdivision they given 3 rows and 4 columns. So order of this matrix is 3 by 4 from this. Listen, yes, in the solution let A equal to, in the first row what are the elements? There is 1, 1, 1, 3. In the second row 2, minus 1, 3, 4. In the third row 5, minus 1, 7, 11. Listen, in the row reduction method, first below this first row first element I want to change as zeros. In the 2 and 5 place I want to make zeros. Listen to this. From this, in the second row I am going to make a changes R2 place. Listen, R2, in the R2 place first row first element is 2. In the first row there is 1. So I am going to multiply by 2 in the first row. R2 minus 2R1. Listen, first we need to solve this. First we need to change find these changes. In the first, second row 2, write the second row elements 2, minus 1 and 3, 4. 3, 4. Listen to this. So first row multiply by 2. So what are the first row elements? 1, 1, 1, 3. So every element is multiplied by 2. So then what will we get? There is 2, again 2 into 1, 2, again 2 into 1, 2, and 3 2s are 6 from this. Now I am going to subtract this. Minus, 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 minus. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Minus 1, minus 2. So minus 3. And 3 minus 2 plus 1. 4 minus 2, sorry, 4 minus 6 minus 2. So 0, minus 3, 1, minus 2 are the changes in second row. Listen, in the third row in R3 minus, in the third row first element is 5. So in the first row first element is 2. So first row elements multiply by 5. From this R3 minus 5R1. What are the elements in R3? 5 minus 1, 7, 11. From this 5 minus 1, 7, 11. So first row multiply by 5. So 1 into 5, 5, again 1 into 5, 5, again 1 into 5, 5, and 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. Now you subtract these elements, values minus, 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 minus. Now 5 minus 5 is 0, minus 1, minus 5, minus 6, and 7 minus 5 is plus 2, 11 minus 5 is minus 4. Listen to this, 0, minus 6, 2, minus 4 are the changes in R3, third row. Listen, from the given matrix, I am going to write the first row 1, 1, 1, 3. And the second row changes. What are the elements? 0, minus 3, 1, minus 2. 0, minus 3, 1, minus 2. And the third row changes 0, minus 6, 2, minus 4. 0, minus 6, 2, minus 4. Listen to this, I want to get triangle shape zeros. Here from the second row first element, so this is triangle shape. In the minus 6 place, I want to change as 0. So very simple, again from the third row in R3, listen, R3 minus, because minus, so there is minus 3, in the third row minus 6. From this, so if you multiply by second row, you will get 6. So minus, minus, same sign, so I want to subtract, then only minus and minus, it will change as plus. From this, R3 minus 2R2. What are the third row elements? 0, minus 6, 2, minus 4. 0, minus 6, 2, minus 4. So second row elements multiply by plus 2. What are the second row elements? 0, minus 3, 1, minus 2. So every element is multiplied by plus 2. 0 into 2 is 0. And 2 into minus 3, minus 6. 2 into 1, 2. 2 into minus 2, minus 4. Now you subtract. So 0, minus, 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 plus, again minus, 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 plus. Now subtract this, 0, minus 6 plus 6, 0, 2 minus 2, 0, minus 4 plus 4, 0. The third row changes completely, we have get zeros. Listen, in the third row, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now, so in the rank of this matrix is number of non-zero rows. So how many non-zeros are there? Only 2 non-zero rows are there. In the third row completely, that is 0 row. From this, rank of this matrix is plus 2. That's it. Dear students, keep watching our YouTube channel to build yourself. Thank you for your support. Thank you.